Hello, guys. It's your boy Talk with Sam. I, Talk with Sam, solemnly swear that whatever I'm going to say will be the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, God of football. Mikel Arteta, this is a letter to you. When you receive this, please read it carefully and get out of Arsenal. Guys, I'm fed up with this stupid philosophy of Mikel Arteta that cannot hold water. It's high time Arsenal wake up because they are having nightmares. Having Mikel Arteta is a nightmare. Mikel Arteta stepped into this team with world-class players. I'm talking about a midfielder like Mesut Ozil, an attacker like Aubameyang, who is a lethal finisher. Lacazette was there, and later in his career, he parted ways with those players, which I understand because of the rift he had with them. Now he's got the funds, and he's brought in his own players who are loyal to him, who understand his philosophy, but cannot achieve anything. Mikel Arteta is the root cause of Arsenal's problem. Arsenal needs to tackle from the roof, not from the sea level, because having an attacker in this Arsenal will not change anything. Whoever comes in to this Arsenal team will suffer. The qualities that we see from them in their various clubs will disappear when they step into this Arsenal's team under Mikel Arteta, because Mikel Arteta will will gradually blend them into his philosophy of passing the ball around. No attacker, nobody takes that shot from outside of the 18-yard box. When Aubameyang was here, he scores tap-ins, he shoots from outside, he had the license to just play because he's an authoritative attacker. You don't mess around with Aubameyang. Like I said as well, these were attackers that knew their jobs. They knew how they had, objectives of themselves as well and for the team. So you don't expect Aubameyang or Lacazette to pass the ball around until they get into the post. When they see the opportunity, they sense it and then they make attempts. A majority of the time, they score. We don't have that profile in Arsenal. Even if Arsenal goes on to get Isaac, who is very lethal, Victor Osimhen or Victor Gyökeres, as these players might still suffer in Arsenal under Mikel Arteta, because they will come in and all of a sudden you will see that an attacker might start drifting out wide. We barely have somebody who maintains their position. I am not surprised that Kai Havertz misses opportunities the way he misses them, because Kai Havertz only got revived in Arsenal. He looked like a finished project in Chelsea. How can you expect a player that has got no position? He cannot thrive anywhere in any position, and then you expect him to lead Arsenal to the title? You expect Gabriel Jesus to come into this Arsenal and deliver them, take them to the promised land? A player that was surplus to requirement in Manchester City. Come on. Things don't work like that. Arsenal has a way of doing things. We are lost under Mikel Arteta's philosophy because you must pass the ball around until you get into the field. Now we are based on corner kicks, set pieces, in order for us to score. Arteta adores this moment. This is the highest level of failure. Come on, Arsenal. The fans keep on expecting something new from same person, same manager. I'm not surprised. Enzo Maresca for Chelsea had managed Leicester City. He has the experience, and now he's doing well for Chelsea, even in his short time. And Slot was signed from a club that he was managing. He came in with experience. What experience does Mikel Arteta have? He has never managed anything before. He only worked under Pep Guardiola. We signed an apprentice that had never managed a team, even if it was a 25th division team. He had never. He was only an assistant to Pep Guardiola. Arsenal had the balls. They took the bold decision to bring him in. But we have seen it that he does not have the capacity to handle pressure. He succumbs under pressure. He does not have the balls to take the bull by the horn. There are certain decisions that you take as a manager, as a coach, in hard times. He doesn't have that. He doesn't know how to change a game. When playing against a low block team, he gets lost because he is just known for plan A. He does not have various patterns. And in football, as a manager, you are known for your diversity. You are known for your change of tactics. That's what makes you outstanding amongst the rest. But under Mikel Arteta, Arsenal looks like a one-lane team. That if you can stop Bukayo Saka from playing or Martin Odegaard, then you have stopped Arsenal. And that should not be so. Mikel Arteta right now is signing tall players. I'm talking about he's going for heights instead of going for talent. Because Mikel Merino has got no job in Arsenal. Arsenal right now are in for more defensive midfielders than attackers. And they are more for the heights, winning the headers and all of that. When Arsenal controls games, we did not have tall players, but we kept on winning. Santi Cazorla is not tall. Alexis Sanchez is not tall, but he will kill any opponent that he meets. Mesut Ozil was not tall. He's not tall. So what are we talking about? Arsenal right now is bent on tall players that cannot provide, that cannot handle this ball, that cannot push. Aaron Ramsey is not tall. N'Golo Kante for Chelsea is not tall. Xavi, Iniesta, they are not tall. They are not giants. Lucas Modric, who is still playing up until today, is not a giant. But he will destroy anybody that he meets. Bring in that giant and see if they can handle Lucas Modric. This is what I'm talking about. Bring in an attacking midfielder. Arsenal is always looking for a defensive midfielder. Against Newcastle, we substituted a defensive midfielder for another defensive midfielder. Thomas Partey left, Jorginho came in. How is that going to work? 70% possession went down the drain. Just 3 shots on target, 0 goals. And for Newcastle to have 30% possession, 4 shots on target with 2 goals at the Emirates Stadium. This speaks volume for Arsenal. Martinelli missing sitter, Kai Havertz missing opportunities is not a surprise. You cannot expect a roar from a chicken. You cannot expect a roar from a chicken. It's not possible. The better Arsenal address the root of the problem, the best. The quicker